What's up, you guys? It's Amber at AmbersCloset, and today we're gonna do another story time, and I'm gonna tell you a really effed up ass situation. Now, something just came up missing from my house recently, and it could only lead to a possible friend of mine maybe, you know, taking it on accident, or maybe just stealing that motherfucker. So it reminded me of a time that when I was in college, I got so hurt by one of my friends because they just blatantly just stole from me. So I felt like I should share it with you, of course. So I made this really good friend in college, and now I met her when I was younger because my sister's best friend from high school, this was like one of her distant cousins, right? So when I saw her at my college, I was just so excited because I finally made a friend at my college besides my motherfucking teammates, right? You already know you get sick of them from being with them all day. So I found a friend and I was so excited. So we got close really fast. We never really ran into any money issues, and actually, matter of fact, we never even really paid attention. Most of the time when I would go out to eat with her, we would just throw both of our cards and say, you know what, I don't care what you got, you don't care what I got, we're just gonna split it, because that's how we were and that's how things went. And this particular day, it was really messed up because when my money came up missing, the only people that were around me that day were literally all my best friends or really good friends. So it was just so fucked because I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get to the bottom of it, but I'm gonna get hurt either way because it has to be one of my really good friends, right? Let me tell you guys a story. So it was coming up to the end of my junior year in college, right? And I did really good in basketball that year, and we were having a big sports banquet, and I knew I was gonna get an award. So I was telling all my friends, like, I'm really nervous on what I should wear, I should look nice, and I should do all this stuff or whatever, right? So one of my homegirls, she was like, hey, yo, I got all these outfits for you, I'm about to come over right now. Girl, stop stressing, I got you, right? So I'm just so happy, like, wow, I have a really good friend that cares that I'm going to this banquet, that she doesn't even know what it is. She shows up with a few different outfits, and when she brings them over, I was so excited. I jump into the bathroom, and I try them all on, and I bring them out, and I show her. So long story short, we picked one that we thought that was the cutest on me that I should wear, right? So at the award ceremony, I was getting up and getting down or whatever, so I had my two best friends on the team watching my purse the whole time, right? So I literally went from trying on these outfits at my house to rushing to this banquet, and then right straight from the banquet, I went out with some of my friends, and then I went home, right? But I kept my purse in my car the whole time in the trunk, right? So the next morning I fly to Sacramento, and one of my best friends from high school drops me off at the airport, and I go in my wallet to give her some gas money. I look, and all my cash on my debit card is gone. So when I land, I'm just tripping. My ex-girlfriend picks me up. We're over there, and I'm just like tripping, trying to figure it out, because I'm like, yo, only really good friends were around me. So I was like, no, it couldn't be that way. Like, it has to be something else other than what it really is. Somebody had to get a hold of my wallet and get my money. So I was tripping. The last person that I expected was homegirl that came over with dresses. I was doing all this investigating or whatever, and I saw that somebody was using my card at the CVS and the Jack in the Box and all these places around my college, and I was like, whoa, that's so weird. So I had to be somebody around my college. So my homegirl calls me to see if I land, right, safely, because she cares, supposedly, right? So she calls me and she's just like, hey, did you get there safe, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, girl, tell me why somebody, you know, stole my money, girl. Like, blah, blah, blah. I told her the story, and she's like, whoa, that's crazy. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna call you later and check on you. By the time she called me later and checked up on me, I was like, girl, I already called Jack in the Box. They're gonna give me the license plate of who swiped my card and blah, 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 all this other stuff. And she sounded like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy on the phone. Like, you know, like, wow, I'm just, you know, genuinely fucking concerned. So I get off the phone with her, I'm like, no, I'm gonna find out who this is, I'm gonna get that motherfucker. So she calls me back hours later, after I already got into it with some people, after I already did investigations, after I was ready to like talk to Jack in the Box corporate to get my fucking film so I can see who did it. It was just like the craziest stuff ever. She calls me like, oh my God, Amber, I have your card. Oh my God. I think when we went to go eat the other day, we might have mixed them up and blah, 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 do all this other stuff. And right away, I give her the benefit of the doubt. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool, right? Get off the phone. As I was sitting there for a while, I was like, fuck no. Then where's my cash?
Fuck no. Then where's my cash?
Then where's my other shit that was missing from the wallet too, right? And then I'm just like, hold up. How do you use it at CVS, Jack in the Box twice, the grocery store, all these places, but you don't notice that it says my motherfucking name on it? And then I was like, oh, hell no. She stole from me. I couldn't even believe that this person, somebody that was close to me, somebody that if they would have told me they were in some financial trouble, I would have gave them my last to help them. This is a person that goes behind my back and steals from me. I couldn't even believe it, you guys. And like, you already know, like, we're in college, I don't have money like that as it is. So I was just really, really hurt and really upset. And like, the more I thought about it, I was like, hell no. But don't worry, you guys, I got her ass back. I got all the money that I was promised, and I also promised her that if I ever saw her in the street, that I would lay her out flat. And we couldn't continue to be friends unless she let me beat her ass. So we're not friends because I think that she's worried about that. But I think that's a good stipulation. Like, when you mess up as a friend, or a really good friend, or a best friend, you mess up my trust, you better let me beat your motherfucking ass before we can even think about being friends again, right? Right? Can I get an amen though? Like, that's so crazy. And especially because she's a person that is spoiled by her parents. Like, she has so much money, so it's just like, why are you taking the little bit that I have anyway from me, when if you did need it, I would've gave it to you. Lesson learned. I'm the type of person, I trust you until you give me a reason not to. But at the same time, when I get hurt from my friends, I have to do almost the opposite. Like, nah, I'm not gonna trust you until you give me a reason to trust you. So I guess, like, I'm somewhere in the middle with that now. Best thing that you can do is literally learn from them, like I said, and make sure that you don't get in that situation again. And that's pretty much what I've been doing up until this point recently, where something came up missing in my house. I get emails, and I know a lot of you are going through things with your friends, so believe me, everybody goes through it. It's just really about, you know, shutting out the negative people, shutting out the shady people in your life, and really surrounding yourself by positivity. I always say that, and I mean it so much. I'm trying so hard to do that, and I've been so surprised by a lot of people that I called really good friends or best friends lately, and I guess it's never too old to learn more lessons. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week. I love you. Peace. I am the nicest person until you push me. I swear people be like thinking that I'm not about it when I'm about it. Like, I can get crazy.